Warning, this video is not targeted to kids and may be inappropriate to younger audiences. Your discretion is advised.
Hello, dudes and dudettes. It's your favorite Reject Gamer Mix 17 here, and I am back once again for another Subnautica Let's Explore. Now, I kinda already moved. I forgot to not move, but whatever. Too late for that. Anywho, and as you can clearly see, we are behind the Aurora. Sadly, not sadly, luckily, we're not directly behind it, or else this would have been terrible for us. Instead, we're actually a little further back behind the crash site. We are, in fact, exploring the Krag field. Well, now, the Krag field runs from the... has its own little area, to a certain degree. I mean, it runs from the surface all the way down from 125 to 460 meters. And it looks like a place that would be an absolute death zone. You know, a place where you'd see absolute horrific creatures such as a Leviathan. Of course, that's only occasionally if you manage to lure a Leviathan towards this area, or if the game decides to bug out and bring a Leviathan to you. Other than that, the worst creature that you're going to come across here is, of course, the bone sharks. Now, the Krag field is literally just a little area, or a little biome, that it just has spikes coming out of the ground in multiple different areas. Like I said, it looks like an area where you'd easily die. There are plenty of resources such as limestone outcrops, sandstone outcrops, and shale-stone outcrops, with a few different types of variation of vegetation, including some smaller animals. You may also find some other useful blueprints, occasionally every here and there. There we go, that's what I was trying to say. Some materials, and of course a destroyed life pod, which has, I think this one has the Easter egg in it. Yes, it does. And this area also happens to have an alien cache, which I am not 100% sure where it is, but I have a feeling I kinda do know where it is. But yeah, this biome is relatively safe, other than, of course, the bone sharks. And if you manage to lure a Leviathan of any class in, this area kind of stretches out a...
What are you?
I'm not gonna lie, I looked away from the screen at my notes, and when I looked up I saw that I freaked out for a second. Oh man. Oh, bugger off already. Anywho, a little side fact, this area actually does get really, really dark at night, to the point where you can't really see that much ahead of you. Now I gotta make sure I'm not... Yep. Kragfield still continues. But yeah, this, like I said, this little area kind of sort of stretches out a bit. Which is a little funny, because now that I think about it, imagine if these were just nothing but teeth. Now that's a scary thought. Oh, well, I'm done with y'all. But yeah, this thing kind of is sandwiched between the Grand Reef, the Crash Zone, and the Void, along with one other biome, if I'm not mistaken, that, of course, being the Grassy Plateau. But it's only a smidge bit. Anyway, I'm trying to see, where was that life pod again? Pretty sure I didn't stray off too much to where I can't find it. Ah, there it is. Alright, so starting from the life pod, the alien cache should just be south of it, if I'm not mistaken. Just straight forward south. And if that is the case, then there you have it. There's another alien cache, which could end up, or is it cache or is it cache? I don't know. They're just going to pronounce it in both ways and hope I get it right at some point. Nope, nothing there. Because I there it is. Do remember coming across it a few times. So yeah, in case you ever come into an area that looks like this, or it's just incredibly so dark that you can't see, and you just hear there's cries of a bone shark, you know this area is relatively safe, other than, of course, like I said, the bone shark, which are pesky little creatures. Anywho. And I think that is just about it for the Krag field. There really isn't a whole lot here, but it is interesting just to go and check out the place. And that's a Ghost Leviathan. I strayed too far. I strayed way too far. I was about to say, I don't even know what's ahead of me. Alright then, I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough for this episode. That's just about all the information. Thank you everyone for joining me in this grand adventure of Subnautica. Let's explore. I am going the wrong way somehow. Now, that's a good sight. And I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.